That nap lasted for far too long, and my week is only halfway through. But I mean, this is what the work life does to you. We don't get to make the rules when it comes to being employed. And you gotta make your break so you can find the hobbies. I just wish it wasn't 54 hours a week right now, but I can't make those decisions. How's the weather over there? Very windy. Very windy. So, that's more or less that, so. Either way, how are we doing this evening slash morning slash afternoon? I don't know what time zones we're dealing with here at this time, but yeah. We're coming off of the charity stream high from several days ago, which was a huge freaking success. And I want to thank each and every one of you for either donating or at the very least hanging around in chat. It means a lot, and without your guys' help, we would not have been able to smash past that goal. So, it really means a lot to all of us that helped and did our things with it. So, gotta love it. So, as far as what today's streams is gonna, or this evening's stream is gonna be, I haven't the slightest clue. I know I want to at least start up getting back into like the police body cam footage stuff. But at the same time, there's like other stuff that I want to do too, but I don't even know what that other stuff is going to be. I am so not prepared for today, but this is just how it is, so. Oh my gosh. So, I don't really think I need to dawdle around any longer than I already have, so we are going to tone the music down. And then we're going to get right into watching people make terrible decisions. You know, as one does, so. I know there's at least 3 crime scene cam videos that I need to catch back up on. Jeez. So in the vein of that, just to like lengthen things out, I'm bringing out Code Blue Cam on this one. It's one I keep in the back pocket for myself personally, but there are still several videos there that I have not been able to get around to watching. So we will get to see what's up. Basically, crime scene cam documents what happens in Florida. Code Blue Cam documents what happens in Wisconsin. Yeah. we're gonna go interstate on this one, and it's gonna be fun. We get to pick apart people's poor decisions, and it's gonna be hilarious. Where are you from, Viger? Missouri. So, the bipolar weather state, where we can experience all 4 seasons in the span of a week. There is no weather phenomenon that we haven't been able to experience at some point. And before you say, what about earthquakes? New Madrid could explode whenever it dang well pleases. You think it might go back to brothership at some point? Hopefully. This is with work right now. I'm just so freaking tired most of the time that I just don't even want to like play games. This is literally I just sit back in my chair in like a half conscious stupor and just like stare at the moving pictures and the people screaming. It do in fact be like that. 'Tis the nature of the working man who is in his 30s right now. But I need to stop complaining about that because that's literally just life. That is literally all that it is just life. So, you can't fault it for that. in order to pay for this to be a thing, I need to have an actual like 9 to 5, or in this case 6 to 3:30 job to pay the bills. Do I want to keep myself in this house? Then I'm going to need to keep that job. It's just kind of how that is. I know the generation behind me has a very lackluster work ethic, to say the least, and I can see that at my own job because we have a very, very high turnover rate of people that just don't want to work. Last I checked, if you want to make money, you're going to have to work. And that's just how life is. I don't make the rules. And in all honesty, this house means a lot more to me because, well, I put in the work to get it, to pay for it. You think my $2,000 computer was just on a whim? No, I saved up a lot of money to buy that thing in one sitting. Did the same with my car. Day one, drove it off the lot myself as the full owner. Did not have to take a single payment out of it. I paid for it up front with a single check. And that car has served me wonderfully for almost, well, more than 15 years, I'll say that much. Yeah, actually 15 years this year, technically. So, don't knock a job. Just because it's hard work, that means the end product's going to be all the more worth it. But I'm going to stop philosophizing as far as we're concerned, and we are going to, yeah, it's a 2010, so do the math on that. It was a 2010 used that has served me admirably, but is in desperate need of a wash since that dust storm that blew through. You should have an after-work nap and wake up 9 hours later. If I woke up 9 hours later, it would be 3 o'clock, which means I would only have 2 hours before I have to drive right back to work. I'm one of those weird people that, despite going to work, still wants to do stuff in the day. Exhaustion and tiredness and sleepiness be damned. But I need to stop philosophizing right now. We need to get right into the body cam stuff. So, one of 3 that we've left off on with crime scene cam. Starting off with, woman thinks she's entitled to drive without a license. And last we checked, in this day and age, you need a license in order to operate a motor vehicle of any kind. So, I wonder how this sovereign citizen looking ass is going to get out of this one. Spoiler alert, no, they're not going to.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing well and yourself?
Doing alright.
Hey, so I'm Deputy Martinez with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, okay? Reason why I'm stopping you today is because of the registration. It says it's expired in 2023.
Yeah, the owner of the car says he's getting it transferred over from California.
The owner of the car doesn't matter in this situation, ma'am. The owner is not here at the moment, so the responsibility entirely lands on you. Next question.
So we just moved here probably about a month ago.
Gotcha. Okay, so is this your car?
No, this is his car that I'm on the phone with.
It's his car?
Oh, that's never a good sign as well. The owner of the car is on the phone. This is going to be leading into some legal jargon that does not make any sense or pertain to the situation at hand. This is a classic sovereign citizen move right here.
I just let him know what was going on here.
Okay. Can I see driver's license?
I got my ID. I have the D6 form I forgot to pick up when I went to the driver's license office.
So you don't have a driver's license?
They told me I had it when I paid for it, but they didn't give me a new ID thing for it.
You know how the DMV is. Here's your paper certification. We're not giving you the license because we feel like it. Classic tactic here, ma'am.
So, do you have a driver's license or you don't?
They gave me a paper that I was supposed to carry around with me, but I don't carry the paper.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, do you have a driver's license? You don't know?
I don't know.
Have you been pulled over before?
No.
No?
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Okay, give me 1 second.
That's
I got
AR.
a tag, and it's got a expired tag since like last year, 2023. Well, that's why. Suspended indefinitely, failed to pay child support. She was issued a warning by George Zachary. What? This was in 2019, that's why.
I guess not then.
Traffic warning for expired temp tag. Yeah, well.
I take it she knows she's not supposed to be driving?
Suspended indefinitely. She is not allowed to have a driver's license, which means she is not allowed to be behind the wheel of any sort of motor vehicle. Whether that's just in the state of Florida or the entire United States is left up to the judge, or it's just simply information that we don't have right now. But as far as we're concerned, bitch shouldn't be driving.
She said she was supposed to go pick up her driver's license some other day or some shit like that, which I doubt because she has an ID card with 2 suspensions, one for child delinquency.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take it.
So terrible mother, terrible driver, terrible person, needless to say, get out of the car. But something tells me she's not going to get out of the car.
I'm just gonna give her a notice to appear. Okay. Thank you, bro.
Gonna give her a notice to appear. I feel like it's going to escalate to beyond that point.
Do you want to come on out with me?
No, I'm staying in my vehicle.
Well.
What happened? Okay, I'm just looking at this right now. Lizard teeth. We got a freaking lizard person up in here. What's the deal with what's the deal with your mouth here, ma'am? You got like 2 pointed like front teeth over here. For I guess like biting the jugular out of your enemies, or I don't know what maybe that's why the kid is not allowed anywhere near you. Lizard woman.
Well, I'm asking you right now to step out.
I know my legal rights, and I'm gonna stay in my vehicle.
Yep, classic sovereign citizen move. I know my legal rights. I'm going to spout out a bunch of jargon that means absolutely freaking nothing to anybody, and I'm going to make it sound like I know what I'm doing, even though I have no clue what I'm talking about. But I'm going to make it sound like I know what I'm doing. Therefore, I'm right.
Right now, I'm giving you a lawful command to please step out of the vehicle.
Yes, that is a very, very important Supreme Court decision that was made. I think it was Pennsylvania versus Mims, where if a police officer asks you to step out of the vehicle, you are legally bound to obey that officer's command to step out of the vehicle. There is no way around it. Pennsylvania versus Mims says when the officer tells you to get out of the car, you must get out of the car. So now that he has made that order, if you are defying it, now the officer has reasonable suspicion to believe that you've been up to some nefarious shit. I know we harp on this all the freaking time with these things. Compliancy is a godsend. If you had just listened to the officer, listen to every single command that they say, and follow their instructions to a T to the best of your abilities, you would be fine. Again, he's just going to give her a summons to appear in court over all of this. But now that she's not going to get out of the car, now she's going to be ripped out of the car. The cuffs are going to go on, and she's going to get chauffeured to jail for obstruction, disobeying law enforcement, driving with a suspended license. Probably other stuff that's going to happen as well. All because you just don't listen. Clearly, like you didn't listen to your dentist when you went and got that tooth job, apparently. Moving right the frick along.
If you disobey my orders, you will be taken to jail.
Why would I be taken?
Because you're refusing to comply.
I'm out of my safety and stay right here.
So are you...
Well, the safety would be getting out of the car before things get rough, because they will.
refusing to exit the vehicle?
I would like to talk to your supervisor.
Are you refusing to exit the vehicle?
If I could talk to your supervisor.
You're speaking to me right now.
If I could talk to your supervisor, then that would be great.
Okay.
The supervisor's going to tell you the exact same thing. It's not going to go your way. You're going to throw a big old hissy fit. Please, for my own sake and for the entertainment of everybody at home, just peel away. Just add to it.
Well, okay, perfect. Alright, well now she's gonna get arrested. She's refusing to get out of the vehicle.
Oh, now she's out of the vehicle. Who makes the laws here, ma'am? It's clearly not you, lizard lady.
My husband told me it was okay to get out.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yep.
No.
Stop resisting.
I'm not
Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir.
Put your hands behind your back. Put the phone down. Put the phone down.
It's so strange that whenever these freaking Karens come out of the woodwork, their phone is the most important thing in their life. Needless to say, I guess that makes sense for her if she's got a license suspension because of unlawful things done as a mother. I don't know. She did things against her kid that were that required law enforcement to get involved. So she's already not a good example of a caring person. So naturally she's going to cling to her phone. Oh, why? Ugh.
Put the phone down.
I need to call my attorney.
Do not need to. Well, first off, again, I'm going to bash that right out of the gate. Do not need to call your attorney for anything at this point because officer is not asking you questions. That only applies that if the officer was going to be interrogating you, you have the ability to stop speaking and request a lawyer. The thing is, he's not asking you a damn question. He's giving you a damn order. So there's a difference there, ma'am. I'm sorry you think you know the law, but you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Stop. Stop reaching for the phone. I'm not disrespecting you.
My husband's with my kids,
Okay.
and I need to talk to my kids.
Okay, we will get.
You guys are scaring me.
Stop tensing up. Stop tensing up on me.
I just been raped not long ago, and you're scaring me.
Ma'am, stop.
Stop with the excuses, ma'am. You're only making it worse for anybody else who's in that situation. Plus, I don't think anyone wants to get with you in your freaking pointed, like, iguana face or whatever.
Stop. We're on the side of the road. Stop.
You're scaring me.
I'm just holding on to you. That is it. Ma'am, relax.
I've got to go into full panic mode now that things are not going my way. I got to do the little shimmy to earn sympathy points now, even though I'm making it look like I'm a complete and utter psycho. Freaking numbnuts.
Are you scaring me? You're really scaring me.
I'm gonna roll an ambulance.
Just give me 2 seconds. You're scaring me.
And now all of a sudden we're scaring because around and find out has now gone into effect.
We're gonna walk to the back of my car.
I need to grab my phone, please.
You can't
No.
go to your stuff.
Yes, I can.
Ma'am.
No, you can't. It has now been confiscated because you are now under arrest. Bye-bye rights.
I don't.
13, can you roll med stimulation reference panic attack?
No, they're just faking it. Again, we've been through this. The second the cuffs go on, oh no! All of a sudden, these latent medical problems suddenly arise. I suddenly can't breathe. Shut the up.
I need to get my backpack. All my
Stop.
stuff's
We will
in
get
there,
that.
my kids.
I will get that.
It's
stuff
gonna
for
get
you.
inventoried. Just like the car is gonna get impounded. Now get in my car.
You're scaring me. Could I just go in? Could I go in without you touching me, please?
I'm not gonna
I
touch
know,
you.
but just
I'm not gonna touch you because it seems like you don't have anything on you.
No, I've been right not long ago and you're scaring me.
Okay.
Again, I find that hard to believe with a face like that.
So this is what's gonna happen. I was only gonna issue you a court date, and I was gonna give you a ride to the city.
Me. I just needed
I
time.
told you to step out to the vehicle.
And I needed time. I know you don't know about PTSD. I just needed
It doesn't matter.
seconds to let
When
me
I tell you to step out of the vehicle, you gotta
I need a
listen to
second
my commands.
But I also need a second for myself. It wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
It doesn't work like that. I don't go on your time. You go.
And suddenly she stopped shaking. Almost like it was an act.
Go with what I tell you to. And I told you multiple times, please step out of the vehicle. I was not going to even place you under arrest. Yes, you are driving with an ID card and your driver's license.
Can we appreciate right now? the Jesus sticker in the on the back seat here. I don't know what it says there, but can we appreciate the fact that probably there's a sticker that just says you need Jesus for when inevitably somebody like throws hands back there or whatever. Let's be honest, yes, that's if I was a cop, I would do that too. Y'all need Jesus.
License was canceled last year.
That's what my husband said.
Okay.
I just left the hospital, look.
Okay.
And I just want
So
to
this is what we're dealing with.
I
Okay.
just want to get home to my kids. Is all
Okay.
I was trying to do.
Perfect. I told you multiple times, please step out of the vehicle, and you refused to. So now you will be having an additional charge of resisting without violence.
But I'm
Okay.
not resisting. You just
Well,
need to give me a second.
No, it doesn't work like that. When I ask you to
does
do
it not
something,
act
you
that
do it.
way?
So it doesn't go like that. I'm gonna have an ambulance come check you out before we start going, okay?
Where does my car? Can somebody get my car?
It's gonna get towed. The vehicle's gonna get towed.
Can I get my backpack in it?
I will go ahead and get that stuff ready for you. You want your phone and keys to go with you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hey, do you still want the ambulance en route to come check you out?
I just...
You were having a panic attack.
You're freaking me out.
He's not having a panic attack, but I know the officer's just crossing his T's, dotting his I's, making sure that inevitably when she tries to sue, there's no grounds for it.
You understand that I was raped not long ago?
I don't care whatever happened to you. All I care about is what's happening now.
Oh, but I've been being respectful to
I
you.
didn't know what you were going to do to me.
Okay. Well, now you're placed under arrest. So, do you want to see an ambulance? It's still coming. Do you want to see it?
I would like to get my backpack.
Okay, I will get that going for you. But would you still like? You don't need an ambulance.
My husband.
Do you? You don't want to see medical attention? That's what I'm asking. Okay.
But that's all I needed to know.
Sergeant Hill Mobile.
Hey, Sarge. So, just to let you know, I'm going to be placing her in custody shortly. So I asked her to step out of the vehicle, so I can go ahead and tell her about her court date and stuff like that, and she refused to. I told her multiple times, and she said she wanted a supervisor. I didn't want to escalate the situation, so I was going to call you over. And finally, she stepped out of the car, and she brought up this bullshit that she was traveling, and...
Yeah. I'm traveling. I'm not driving. I'm not driving a car. I'm operating a motor vehicle. It's potato, ma'am.
Not driving, so sounds good. Bye. It was simple. Let's just listen to my instructions. You were gonna get a court order, and you were gonna be.
And all I needed was a second to get myself together.
No, that doesn't work.
You were together until the cuffs went on, and then the waterworks turned on, and the boo-hoo shimmy you did there.
I know it doesn't work for you that way.
No, it doesn't work.
No, but it does. Sir, you can't ask somebody to kill themselves. You understand? If I
What the does that even have to do with anything? Oh, right, drugs.
had a panic, if I had a panic attack and died, who would have been in charge?
I don't think you would. Last I checked, I don't think people just keel over when they get pulled over. I don't think that's how that works, ma'am. I don't think one can just die from a traffic stop. And it's not to say that, like, for the literal sense, like, cause of death, traffic stop. Writes it on the mortician's friggin' sheet or whatever. As opposed to, like, gunshot wound to the head, asphyxiation, traffic stop. It's like, what does that even freaking mean? Stop trying to spin this to play the victim, ma'am. You're failing miserably.
I didn't ask you.
You told me to get out, and I needed a second for that, yes?
No, you didn't. You said, I'm just going to stay right here because I know my rights. I know my rights. Snake lady.
That I am not stepping out of the vehicle. I am requesting a supervisor.
Because I don't feel safe.
Okay.
So your supervisor could have came out?
Your supervisor would have came out, told you the same thing. You would still disobey. The window probably would have been shattered. You would have been ripped out, pinned down to the ground, cuffed, and end up right freaking here anyway. So let's just say we skipped a few steps and got to this point instead.
And I was gonna have.
And they could have spoken to me a little bit better.
You know what my supervisor would have done? We would have.
And
out of the vehicle.
I would think he would sit there and talk to me and say, ma'am, you know what, you're probably safe. But you see, after you asked me to step out the vehicle and he walked away.
See, step out of the vehicle. Okay. Gets out of vehicle. Has civil discussion. Gets court summons. Gets back into vehicle. Drives home. We're fine. Or at the very least, because of suspended license, you're gonna need to find a new home, or new ride. So, yeah, you would have been able to freaking figure this out. Freaking idiot.
I was able to get out because you were so close to me. I didn't, I know you may not understand, but being raped isn't fun, okay? So having a male that close to me puts me in a panic attack.
Yeah, he was closer to you when you were still in the car, and you were like, no, I'm not going to get out of the car because I know my rights.
So I know you don't care about people's health.
And they request you to do something explicitly.
She's trying to slip her cuffs.
And when it is jeopardy to my health, I have the right to protect myself and my health. I'm a true firm believer about that. If I knew a lady was going to get out the car and she could have keeled over, I would have talked to her through the car.
I need to get out of the car. That's what she thinks would have gone down. These people couldn't vote, by the way.
There was no reason to take me out of the vehicle.
There is, because I wanted you to sign your court order that...
And is that something you couldn't bring to me, officer? It's not to be disrespectful, it's just, I think when you approach people, you could be nicer about it. You don't have to...
He was very nice about it. You were being a bitch, so he had to kind of respond.
I said, ma'am, can you please step out of the vehicle?
Yeah, and that makes people feel unsafe, unfortunately.
He said, please. And then you were just like, nah!
Next time say, ma'am, you know, I need you on the vehicle to do this. Instead of just get out the vehicle and you see cop videos, people getting slammed and hurt and raped against their own fucking car.
I have seen my fair share of body cam footage, ma'am. There always leads to instigation. Last I checked, I haven't seen a single rape video on frickin' police body cam footage. Guess I'm not looking hard enough then.
Ma'am, there's a video going on my car.
Cool, and I know police officers that have done it, sir. So it's no disrespect to you or even the police officer force. There are bad people in there, and you got to agree to it because you know that there is. How am I supposed to know if you're good or not? The person I thought was good did it to me.
I literally just got off the phone with my sergeant and I said, I'll be...
Here's how you could figure out if the cop is a good cop. Listen, obey, comply. If nothing happens, it's a good cop. Nowadays, when cops are out and about, they have the body cam footage going to keep them accountable. If you listen to their orders and do not escalate the situation, nothing bad is going to happen. I'll say this. Recently, I had gotten pulled over for accidentally following a car too closely. Yes, I did get a ticket. Yes, I was carrying that in the trunk. We don't talk about this. But what did I do? I complied. I listened. I didn't do anything to escalate the situation. He explained what happened. I understood what happened. I understood I was in the wrong. I didn't tell him to look in my trunk. He gave me the ticket. I followed through with it. Got the attorney to downplay the charges. It's all fine and dandy, and nary anybody figured out. So, okay, Sarah, if you are in the chat right now, give me 1 sec while I get rid of that bot real quick. I don't need the whore. Yeah. God damn it. Let's try better.
remove. Is there a way that I can just ban them?
Unless I can do something else here. Give me 1 sec, guys. Doing a little housekeeping. Just gonna rip that over here. You. There we go. Now can I now we could just keep them hidden. They won't be able to say jack shit anymore. Ha ha! Gotcha, bitch. Got that sorted out. Now we could get back to listening to Lizard Face over here. Or Lizard Lisp. Trying their darndest.
Can I have her step out of the vehicle, sign the citation?
And you could easily talk to it that way instead of get out the vehicle. Get out the vehicle.
He did not even phrase it like that. He's like, ma'am, I need you to step out of the vehicle. And you would have been like, okay. And then we would sort this out like regular people. Like normal people. But I guess since you're a lizard lady, I guess that doesn't apply to you. Lizard laws are the only ones that apply to you, lizard lady.
Ma'am, I need you to step out of the vehicle.
So maybe next time, if you just want a better approach, let somebody know why they're getting out the vehicle. Back up.
The thing is that I don't
back
really
up
have
a
to
little.
explain myself like that.
Nope.
But
Ask for a request, and then once we're out of the vehicle.
no, but what makes you more superior to do that?
Because he's a cop. And you're a freak of nature, ma'am. Last I checked, he has the law on his side. And when he tells you to, get out of the car, how do I put this? You're supposed to listen. Okay? I don't know how this is so hard to follow, but then again, it's a guy talking to a lizard. I can see how things could be lost in translation, so.
If I told you, sir, get out the vehicle so I can hurt you, would you do it?
I'm sorry?
If somebody was to ask you, hey, get out of your vehicle, would you do it?
If a law enforcement officer...
No, I'm not talking about law enforcement. We're talking about you're the same person as I am. Yes, you're a human being?
No, you're a lizard.
Yes, and right now I'm in the capacity of a law enforcement officer.
Okay, and in that same capacity, we have our legal rights.
I have a marked patrol.
And I have my legal rights to not do so, right? And justified. No.
Yes.
My husband does a lot of stuff like that.
Okay.
What, illegal shit? Does he also not listen to the cops as well? Shame. Lock him up and put him in a cage and give him food pellets.
Well, there's
Feed him grasshoppers and shit.
My legal
Because he's a lizard as well.
right was if I felt unsafe or to do something was to call for a supervisor, which is what I asked you to do.
Officer doesn't have to get another supervisor involved if he thinks he can take care of this as best he can. Because all he's doing is just dealing with a insubordinate little lizard lady who thinks she knows what's in the right, and last I checked, she's the one in cuffs, and he's the one explaining the law to her.
That was my legal right.
Well, there's case law. You should read into it, maybe. When a law enforcement asks you to step out of the vehicle, that's within our legal rights.
Yes.
Pennsylvania versus Mims. Let me actually, just so that everybody is on the right page. In the landmark case, Pennsylvania versus Mims, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in 1977 that police officers can order a driver out of a vehicle during a lawful traffic stop without needing reasonable suspicion and can conduct a pat-down for weapons if they have a reasonable suspicion of a threat. Harry Mims was stopped by police for an expired license plate. After Mims exited the vehicle, officers noticed a bulge in his jacket and conducted a pat-down, finding a loaded revolver. Mims was arrested and convicted, but the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned the conviction, arguing the seizure of the gun was unconstitutional.
The Supreme Court reversed the Pennsylvania Supreme Court's decision, holding that ordering a driver out of a vehicle during a traffic stop is a permissible, minimal intrusion that is justified by officer safety concerns. Get out of the car, ma'am, or I'm going to have to rip you out of the car. That is literally how this works. He knows the law. She does not.
So if you guys tell
Despite
me
what
step
she
out the
says.
vehicle, you didn't do that.
I said, man, step out of your vehicle.
But you never told me why.
I don't have to.
Doesn't have to. Lawful
That doesn't
order.
even make sense to me.
Well, also, ma'am, we're forgetting the smoking gun here. The lack of a license. last we checked over here, you're already in the wrong because of the whole no license bit. So
You were going to get in trouble anyway. It didn't really matter at this point.
So if I decide to put on a little badge or do something, I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all help and protect a lot, but y'all can't take that out of your whim to, do things like, or it's just incorrect.
I've been fair with you since I stopped you. Up until now. Like, was I not respectful?
Well, you could have, did I not come out the vehicle?
I can feel my eyes just spacing apart, and the more she talks.
You just asked me a few questions, so no, it wasn't a huge conversation, it was just a simple thing.
Okay, exactly. But was I not respectful towards you?
Also, Moonlark Skies,
Yes, and
thanks
I
for the
was
100
trying
bits
to,
there.
Which is exactly what I got out of the vehicle once you walked away. I did not feel safe when I was going to open the door. There was going to be a man there. Does that make sense to you? I don't know how you would think that's safe.
Honestly, I think it's safe. Officers there. The looks in her eyes are doing that. Well, it's the two, buck teeth that are spaced out apart like this and then are, super jagged and everything. We're calling her a lizard lady because of that. She's got lizard feet. She's got lizard teeth.
That would be just like a stranger, which you are, at my vehicle telling me to get out the car.
If anything, I would not consider a police officer a quote-unquote stranger. I would not do that. If anything, I would feel a lot more safer going up to a police officer that I did not know personally, as opposed to just some random yahoo on the street. If I was a little kid, I would feel much safer next to a police officer than anything else.
Because my parents raised me right.
And they said, you can always trust police officers. Stranger danger do not apply to law enforcement. Serve and protect, ladies and gentlemen. Serve and frickin' protect.
That is how PTSD people view it. I just needed the human curiosity of fucking sitting there and being polite and understanding.
See, she's not...
I need to understand that human curiosity, as humans do. For I am a lizard folk, and I do not understand your human ways when it comes to law enforcement.
Understanding that I can't do things in an instant. There's some people that don't function that way. Well, the whole point is I know
Well, drugs will do that too, so...
I'm not a freaking criminal, and yet I'm still sitting here in the back of a police car.
Well, now you're a freaking criminal because, again... Didn't comply, chose to escalate. Now here we are, looking at some wonderful content.
Here you go. Step out.
And now I think they need to conduct a pat down just to be on the safe side that she isn't carrying anything. Because you never know. You never know. I could have a little packet of powdered sugar, quote unquote, just sitting there. We're just not gonna forget that now, can we?
Step back. I'm
Okay.
sorry, it's not you.
Go. Just face the car right there.
Why didn't you stand, please?
So they got a female officer conducting the pat down, standard procedure when it comes to searching a female suspect. So, minus she's already driving without a suspended license, already saying, I know my rights. I need a license to operate a motor vehicle. I'm traveling, not driving. Therefore, I'm in the right, you're in the wrong. Let me go, please. Even though she's indefinitely suspended from driving, she shouldn't be behind the wheel for any lawful reason whatsoever. It's just that.
All right, ma'am, I'm sure one of the deputies has already said it, but I'm going to say it. Is there anything on your person or in your person before you go to the jail?
You said you wanted to speak to the supervisor. He's my sergeant.
I wanted to have somebody that would explain to me while I was going out. I told him I was raging, I was panicking, that I needed to be away from the cars. And I couldn't just get out because they were freaking out. But the moment he walked away, I got out because I didn't want to feel like I was stuck in a close space by me.
Okay. All right, you're being arrested for driving without license, suspended with knowledge, okay? Please have a seat in the car.
Please have a seat in the car. I'm done with your shit.
Well, it was for
Move right the frick along.
We have knowledge, just saying.
I mean, and she handed me an ID card. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Technically, you don't have a valid driver's license, so you are going to be getting a court date, which was what I was.
How the heck did she get her cuffs in front? Right. Lizard contortion.
Originally going to issue you. I do
Oh my god, is that the Barack Obama in my chat? What's up, bro?
require a signature for you on this one. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just you saying that you understand the court date that I will provide to you, and that if you failure to show up to this court date, you will be issued a warrant for your arrest. Okay? Are you willing to sign the citation?
I guess I have no choice legally, do I?
I mean, you do have a choice.
I mean, you could say no and just make things even worse. That's an option. It's a bold strategy, Kyle. Let's see how this pays off.
Because if you do refuse, it'll be another charge.
Well, so then I'm basically forced to do it, is what you're telling me. Awesome.
He's crossing his T's and dotting his I's, ma'am. You could just say, yes, I will sign it, and be professional about it.
Sign it.
Okay.
Under,
I'm just saying you have the option.
And I'm just letting you know I'll do it forcefully. Go ahead.
It's not forcefully.
Well, I don't understand it. Can I at least read it first?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. I feel like if I could just say something.
You can say whatever you want.
When you sit there and tell somebody, well, yeah, you have the right, and then tell them, oh, well, you can catch another charge, that's basically forcing them to do something.
No, it's not forcing.
No, it's just laying the ground rules. Like, if you do this, this is going to happen. This is what we in the business like to call FAFO. Around and find out. And look where that's gotten you, ma'am.
It's just there's consequences for your action.
That's forcing.
It's not forcing.
That's like putting a gun to my head and saying you're going to be in more trouble.
Stop implying that the cop is going to shoot you. And you'll be fine. Cut your tail off, it'll grow back in like a month or so.
If you don't sign this paper, is that not what you're saying?
I'm just saying there's consequences.
Is that what you're saying? I will be in more trouble if I don't sign it, correct?
Yes! It's called, he's asking you to sign a paper saying that, yes, I understood I was in the wrong. If you sign, no, I didn't do anything wrong, you go to court. And I think that they call that obstruction. Bitch.
Correct?
There's consequences for your action.
Am I going to be in more trouble? So I'm going to be forced to sign something or be in more trouble. Correct?
You don't have to sign anything. But then you have to face the consequences of that decision that you made. All decisions, ma'am, have consequences. If I was walking down the street and then I decided to walk across the street to the other side, I made a choice. And the consequence of that choice was ending up on the other side of the street. If I decided to take a nap and wake up 9 hours later, the consequence of that action is I missed so much time to do literally anything else. You chose to drive without a license, and the consequence of that decision has landed you right the frick here. So, yeah. Actions have consequences, bitch.
Like I said,
no,
you
but
are responsible for your actions.
That's how I'm understanding it.
The choice. You will always have a
So if I write my signature, which I don't do on anything, and I'm being forced to do so, because if I don't sign it, what's the charge after that?
It's another charge for resisting.
So how is that another charge for resisting?
Because, like I said, it's not any guilt. This is not.
Could you explain to me what resisting is?
Okay, so resisting, like I said, The charge, you already have one.
Okay, I guess I'll need an educator on this one too. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a second. Resist. Verb. 1. To withstand the action or effect of. 2. Refrain from doing or having something tempting or unwise. Glad I could educate you on this, lizard lady.
I know, but I would like
To our
definition
human
of it 'cause
language.
I don't understand it.
Okay, so like when I give you a lawful command and you refuse.
So you're giving me a command that I have to sign it.
Well, right now, like I said, you have the option to sign it.
But don't say I have an option because
You do have an option. You've had options this whole time. You had the choice to stay in the car. You had the choice to disobey the officers. You have the choice to not sign a damn thing. It's just unfortunate that you've been making poor choices this entire freaking time.
I would get charged if I don't.
Yeah, because you do have the.
Okay, so I don't have a choice.
You do have a choice. You can refuse to sign, and you will just have to suffer the consequences, which would be another charge of resistance.
I'm gonna sign
Exactly.
it again, but when an attorney looks at this, attorney is gonna say, "You are punishing me if I don't do what you say."
No.
That's literally what you just said, officer.
Well, like I said, yes, there will.
Okay, so that's what you just said. So you're gonna punish me if I
No, the officer's not going to punish you. The court's going to do that. Big freaking difference.
don't sign. That's all I want to say. Yes or
All
no?
I'm trying to say.
I just want a yes or
You have
no.
the choice to sign. That is all.
I
I'm gonna
don't,
say.
because I'm being forced to
I'm
be in
not
trouble.
forcing you. Because
I would be in trouble more.
Why do you not understand that by signing the documentation, you don't get in more trouble? What part of that does Scaly McCrazy over here not understand?
Why do you think I'm giving you right now? I'm asking.
But you're not asking me. You're telling me I'm gonna get in trouble
I mean,
for not signing.
at the end of the
But
day.
why can't you just
At
send
the end
it?
of the day, it's
If I was this officer, I would just cut my losses and be like, you have a choice to sign it or not. I'm going to leave that up to you.
another charge. Yes, maybe you'll get more in trouble. I don't know because it goes to court. I don't know. Again, I am not the judge.
And I just wanted to explain. And I just want a yes or no. Because when it comes back to any camera or it's going on, what you're stating to me is if I don't sign this, I'm going to get another charge.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to sign it against my will. But go ahead.
Okay. If
All
that's how
right.
you look at it, but I mean, you do have a choice. And you can even read the fine print and everything. It's just.
I know you're saying I have a choice, but you can't tell people they have a choice and they're going to get in trouble. That's like somebody saying, you can choose to eat the sandwich or I'm going to cut your hand off.
Why do you have to, resort to physical violence, ma'am? I know, cut your hand off is going to grow back in, a couple months or so. Lizard anatomy. But you don't need to keep resorting to physical violence for such mundane things.
Well,
That's what you're telling me.
totally irrelevant to what.
I know, but I'm saying that's similar to that.
It's
you
not.
Do understand that, right?
It's not even
Yeah,
remotely
but not
close.
really because you're out of way proportion.
No, but to me, that's my right. My signature, I don't sign on anything.
Okay, well, you can always refuse, like I said.
No, because I'm not going to go catch another charge for
Okay.
something I'm not
Okay,
doing.
there you
I
go.
mean, I explained to you.
I know, and I'm just telling you against my will, I'm going to go ahead and sign it.
He's not forcing you. He's giving you the choice and the consequences of said choice. You are not being forced to sign anything. You could opt out and face the consequences of that. That's your choice.
Because that's what I'm being forced to do.
If that's how you want to look at it, then yes.
The suspect was charged with 1 count of obstructing without violence and 1 count of driving without a valid license. She pled no contest and was sentenced to 2 days in jail as well as probation. Consider subscribing to Crime Scene
And could have
Cam for
avoided
more
all of that if
exclusive
she just
content.
listened.
And check out these next videos.
Plain and freaking simple. Holy hell, ma'am. You really need to just stop. So I think as far as this is concerned, we're going to flip-flop a bit. We're going to go from Florida to Wisconsin every so often. So, where did I leave off? I left off with drunkest man in police history terrorizes entire night shift. 30 minutes of glorious. Clearly, this man needs help because I can tell just by the thumbnail he's strapped to a gurney. This is gonna be wonderful. Yes, Mina, we're going to Wisconsin. We're going to Cheeseland to see what your people are getting up to. Apparently, they're getting drunk and ruining people's lives. Completely unrelated to them. So let's see how this all pans out. And you're going to notice, for everyone else involved, there's going to be a quality shift in this because Code Blue Cam does not mess around.
One evening in October 2023, police were dispatched to an intersection in Appleton, Wisconsin for a single vehicle rollover crash. The driver, later identified as 24-year-old
Oh, he went and did some jazzercises.
Nathan, was observed by witnesses attempting to enter the highway on-ramp at a high rate of speed when he lost control and crashed his vehicle into an embankment. It's also worth mentioning that Nathan had 3 prior OWI convictions.
3 of them. OWIs. Operating while intoxicated. It's a DWI under a different name. God damn, dude. Stop. Like, the first time should be the wake-up call. Guess third time wasn't the charm, because here we are again for a 4th.
In 2 active cases, with bond conditions stating that he must not commit any new crimes.
Well!
However, that condition would soon be breached.
182 and I are arriving. Fire's best approach is going to be from college.
Upon arrival, the officers saw bystanders trying to help Nathan out of the truck.
Good people, just trying to help. Good Samaritans. Applaud them. Now let's take a look at the timeline of this right now. Body cam footage shows that it is October 6th, 2023 at I'm gonna say 2017-03. I'm going to assume if we're gonna go 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I was right. 8:17 in the evening.
What's his status?
My own fault.
Oh, he's the driver?
He's right,
Okay.
right here. My fault. I got it.
Are you hurt at all, sir?
No, ain't nobody hurt myself.
Are you guys just bystanders that stopped?
Just
or?
bystanders stopped.
Okay, was he in the truck by himself?
I got it. Sure.
I got it,
You want us to
bro.
help
And
you
then he
get down
just
there, man, or what?
falls
I got it.
backwards.
I got it.
Okay.
It's my fault.
What happened?
My fault. I'll give it to you when it's respected.
Oh, you could just hear the slur all the way from over here. Not the derogatory term, the slurred speech. You could just hear it all the way from the back.
Okay, can I get you guys to wait over here, please?
Yeah. I've got my daughter in my van here. Am I able to go, just stop to help out, or do you guys need to stick around?
You're fine.
Okay.
There's nobody else in the car either. Okay.
As he spoke, the officer noticed his extremely slurred speech, his bloodshot eyes, and the strong odor of alcohol he emitted.
Now is not the point.
What's your name?
Not the point.
The fact that he could tell all of that from this distance speaks freaking volumes.
Right now.
Okay, what is the point?
I'll give it to you when it's respected. Now is
Why are you
not
so
the
angry right
point.
now?
Because I'm completely shit-faced. Next question, officer.
We just seen the truck on the side. We just came because there was smoke, and then that guy was still in the car.
And there was only a couple people here, so we stopped. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. See your wires and all that.
No, I checked.
Did you see it?
Barely. I mean, we were behind him. I just saw it when it was up on the side. I mean, I didn't really see what happened.
Hey, bud.
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
He came by us about 40 or 50 miles an hour, weaving in and out of the traffic.
I got cut off. This is what happened.
So here's the deal, sir. You got to come down, okay?
Well, obviously.
I don't know where you guys were at. We were like right next to him. My daughter called it in right away. Did you need anything from us?
Did you guys see the crash happen?
I think I'm gonna just hold it until my life gives.
What it seems like.
Well, obviously.
God damn, dude.
Not, right?
Well, let's start making moves to get down.
Well, let's
can do that then.
Do it. I'm waiting on you.
It's not on me no more.
All right, bud. You need help? I got it.
Got it?
Yep, I got it.
Pretty much what I saw was
He got it? Okay. Falls backwards. Just like, bleh, off he goes.
he was coming right here, and he turned a little fast right here, and his tire kind of squealed, and then he ran right into the post, and then flipped over and it smoked.
I'm thankful he didn't hit anybody else on the way out.
No, it's
so.
not. $30, $1,000 truck.
What is it, bud? $30 or $30,000? How much is the alcohol affecting your financial know-how and everything?
I got it after you, alright?
Alright, go ahead. You want help walking out?
No. Just give me a second, man.
He is going to have one hell of a hangover after all of this. And the night is still young, I can tell. We all know what we're looking at here.
Kids in 3 months.
Sorry to hear that, man.
I didn't ask.
You're not injured at all? No, you're not in pain at all?
My hands are both broken. Okay.
My hands are broken. He's just sitting there flexing them like that.
Sure, my forearms both broken from this fall.
Let's get you to the ambulance and the fire department will pick you up too. All right, man?
So just to recap, he just came in way too aggressively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way. Yeah.
Watch your step. We're going to walk straight out this way. Well, you got to at some point, okay?
No, I can't do it, man.
Why not? Why can't you do it?
Because everything's moving around. I can't see straight.
I'm going to hold you so you don't fall.
And I swear, officer, it's not because of the alcohol. I swear, G, I have not been drinking. I have not.
You have your ID with you?
I do, yes.
Watch your step over this.
Well, at least he's got that. Can't say the same for the lizard lady.
So while we're out here, do you mind if I grab your ID for you?
For what reason?
Well, you're the driver involved in an accident.
For what reason?
I need to identify you, and you smell heavily of intoxicating beverages, so we got to conduct some tests to make sure you're not too drunk to drive.
GMC, man.
What's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan?
Yeah.
How do you spell your last name, Nathan?
First name, T-H-A-N-A-R.
He just spelled his first name wrong. He spelled Nathan Thnaer, I think, is what he said. This is why I don't drink alcohol. This is why I don't drink at all. Because I always see perfect examples as to why not.
What's your middle initial, Nathan?
Why does that matter?
Trying to properly identify you, that's all.
For what reason?
Because you are shit-faced.
You were the driver involved in a crash. You've been drinking, okay?
For what reason?
What's your birthday?
For what reason?
Nathan, because you're gonna.
That's besides the point. I've got cut off.
I got cut off by me.
That's my reason.
Because we're going to identify you with the transfer to you.
Sure.
Okay? So do you want to finish with him and say good news or no? Sure. Thank you.
You're an asshole.
Well, then
Oh, he's the asshole.
You, right? So I have no reason to speak to you, right?
Go ahead, then speak to the
So leave that way. Nope.
What's your birthday?
I would rather speak to you this way, right? You have no reason to follow us. Go back
He
that
absolutely
way. Go
has
ahead,
every
back
reason
that
to
way.
follow you,
Okay,
dude.
are you gonna...
You and follow back that way.
Okay.
Given his hostile behavior and obvious intoxication, officers determined it was best to place him in handcuffs.
Yeah, the evidence is overwhelming at this point. I don't think we need to do any field sobriety tests. He's clearly not in the right state of mind right now. Now the fun begins.
All right. You and follow back. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
All right, just relax.
You both Don't touch me. No.
Stop.
Decentralize.
You can follow me to the concrete all you want. All three of y'all look stupid.
All right, mister. Just so you know, you're under arrest right now for some driving violations and drunk
For some driving violations, just a few.
What reason? All three of y'all look stupid as right now.
When I was just searching while he's down here.
You want to roll in highway first? Yes.
Hold up.
You're being searched just at the law
I don't
arrest
give
right now.
I'm being I don't give a shit. Upon my own, so to speak. Y'all break my wrist, y'all being sued. Let me
I thought your hands were already broken from the crash, my guy, but you were just kind of like Parkinsoning all over the place to prove the point. Whatever. Okay, just keep screaming and shouting. It's fine.
coordinate because my wrist cannot breathe. I got that.
Ah, your wrist can't breathe. Good to know.
Just let me get up and walk.
We're gonna get you out.
Can I get up and walk?
In a second.
Let me get up and walk.
Sit on your butt, man. Ready?
No, I'm not ready. Let me pick up my pants, man. Hold on, I'm not ready to walk, man. I'm a grown dude. Who are you? No, I'm not
A groaner ass dude. That's what he is.
ready. Can I pick up my pants? So let me put the pants in, so to speak, in front of me. My don't hang in front of me, right? No, it ain't in front of me.
You want to hop?
Yeah,
Where's your dick hang, dude?
Is that a problem? What are you, Taliban? Dumbass? Bring me to county for what? You have nothing on me right now. Why am I being
We have plenty on you, dude. You keep adding more to it as you talk. And it's hilarious.
brought to county? Why am I being brought to county?
You're not right now. You're put in a car first.
So why am I being brought to county? For what reason?
For drunk driving.
We're going to go over some paperwork real quick, all right?
For what paperwork?
Are you going to have a seat?
For what paperwork?
For OWI.
For what OWI?
The one you just committed, dude. Next question.
Interesting night?
Interesting night?
You think they're going to want medical on him, or? I'm guessing he's going to refuse.
He's probably going to refuse everything based off of what I'm gathering.
All right,
And failing to maintain your truck.
Yeah, he's going to refuse literally everything, and he's not going to get a choice in the matter.
Here's the thing. We're just going around in a circle right now. It's not helping anything.
wasn't a
For what reason?
No, I meant we're talking in a circle.
Sure.
He is having a time of his life right now.
So, are you gonna have a seat?
Should I?
I think you should. I think that's a good idea.
Is that my best bet?
That is your best bet right now.
Bullshit.
All right. So there's no other option.
Okay, we'll just strap you to the hood of the car and then just fly down the highway. We'll see if that sobers you up real quick, bud.
Options right now.
I don't give a about my other options. My other options is a felony, which I'm already facing.
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys got to do? Do you got to ask if he needs medical? Or
Yeah, let me. I'll grab
yeah.
a couple photos and I'll see if they want to at least have an assessment.
Although Nathan walked away unscathed from his own reckless accident, and thankfully no innocent lives were harmed, others aren't always so lucky when they become unexpected victims. Seriously
So
injured
now
in
you
an
get to
accident,
sue!
medical bills piling up, insurance companies often give you the runaround. It's a nightmare scenario too many face.
I'll let the ad
Fighting
play and
insurers
everything. They
alone can be
deserve it.
frustrating. Lowball offers, endless paperwork, and delays. You deserve better. That's where today's sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, comes in. As America's largest personal injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan has over 100 offices and 1,000 dedicated lawyers, all working to make sure you get the compensation you deserve if you become their client. With over $20 billion recovered and 3 million clients helped, their track record speaks for itself. From car accidents to malpractice and defective products, their attorneys are ready to fight for you if you become their client. What sets
Unless
Morgan &
you
Morgan
are the
apart,
one at
you can
fault,
submit
then
your
you're
claim in just 8
you're
clicks from
left
the
out
comfort of your
high and
couch.
dry.
No sign-up fees, and you only pay if they win your case. It's that simple. You can just head over to www.forthepeople.com/code BlueCam, found in the description, or by scanning the QR code on your screen from your phone's camera. You can fill out your details, and their team will take it from there. No hassle, no stress.
So what the does it matter to you?
Your choices are get in or we make you get in. That's it.
Exactly.
And your choice doesn't matter of a if I get in the car or not, right?
It's one of the two right now. Which is your
So
right?
it's one of the two right now, right?
Do a rap. Yes! They're breaking the rap out, baby! Gonna strap this kid down so he can't do anything.
Felony or misdemeanor? Which is it gonna be?
Right,
what do
right
you
now
want
it's
it to
right
be?
now it's a ticket.
Right now it's a ticket.
Yeah, I don't have one in here.
You don't know what my driving history is like, so this is coming.
You don't know what my driving history's like. It's god awful. I've been arrested 3 times for the exact same reason. Only this time I got wrecked. But for one reason.
From a Class A misdemeanor.
So
the question is.
No, the question is, are you going to sit in here willingly, or are we going to have to make you? Because if we have to make you, you're going to be placed in the wrap.
Kyle.
And the wrap is a restraint device. You'll be restricted. It's unnecessary if you just have a seat.
You have a wrap?
The question is, what am I facing? Yeah, go ahead. For what?
You can sit down, or we're going to put you in a nice wrap
For
device.
what? For what?
For what?
For what, bro?
We're asking you to sit in the car.
I got cut off for no reason. How is that
I got cut off by God. For one reason.
my fault? But all of a sudden, it's my fault.
It is your fault. You chose to drink and drive,
All of a
bud.
sudden, it is though, right?
You chose to drink and drive, though.
Exactly.
You're a all of a sudden, I
Well, then I'm happy to be a bitch. If calling you out like that is going to be what it is.
chose to drink and drive, and you're a bitch, right? It's not my opinion. You're a motherfucker, and I know what your face looks like. How about that?
I know what both your faces look like.
Don't put that on me. It's cold. I don't give a what it is. I don't give a if it's warm or cold or not. You got a problem with it? Okay then. Shut the up. You ready for some bullshit? I'll give you some bullshit. You want some bullshit?
I would prefer not to, but it doesn't
I
bother me
would
at
not
all
want to
either
deal
way.
with this right now.
It does bother you. I can tell it bothers you with the way you're tensing and this dude right here. Hat, beard, skinhead, everything else.
It isn't a.
Just see the deep inhale, just like. So this is going to be my life for this evening right now. Great.
Very good beard, I agree.
Shut the f up, bro.
I try the
Shut
best
the
I
f up, bro.
All right.
Don't say a word to me.
Better than I.
You a skinhead. Shut your f mouth. How about that? Shut your f mouth. I pay your motherfucking taxes. Bro, you want to know something to me? First of all, who are you to tense up on me? First of all,
Don't square up on my office.
no, I ain't squaring up on nobody. First of all, both y'all can relax
we're gonna go to the grass here.
because I can pay both y'all taxes. Y'all want to pay some off?
And we're just going to lay you down here real quick.
Y'all can bitch.
I can clear up. I think we're good. Thanks. Nope.
All right.
You check if we called for a record yet?
Come on.
Okay. Thank you.
Call for a record. Y'all about to break my f***ing ankle. Let go of my f***ing ankle, bro. Let go of it. Just know all the public records are on public. I know where each and every one of y'all motherfuckers live.
Sure you do, bud. Sure you do.
Go of it. Y'all soft as that's why. Y'all ain't even been locked up before. Y'all soft as
This is his 4th OWI, by the by. Can you tell?
Oh my god, bro.
Let go of your ankle.
I'm done, bro.
You're done?
It's been done.
Okay.
It's been done. What are you talking about, bro? Let me breathe. Get off my chest.
We're not even on. Look at this.
You are, though.
Look at
you
this.
are.
Look at all this movement that I can do.
You are. Get off my chest, big.
If you lay down flat, you won't have any
Get
pressure against
the
your back.
off my chest and my breathing apparatus.
Our knees are barely touching.
That's why you're fat as and you ain't got no coming for you. That's why you ugly as and I'm still breathing on you and you still holding on my
You are still breathing. This is fortunate.
This is fortunate. Yeah, you're still breathing, my guy.
Ugly as because y'all ugly as get the f off my chest. Y'all seem stupid as Alright, back.
Since Nathan's compliance only continued to diminish, officers chose to place him in a wrap restraint device.
Yep. Wrap him up like a burrito. Let's get this show on the road.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. For no reason. Let go of me, man. Y'all seem stupid as for no reason, bro. let go of me. All of a sudden, your captain shows up and you don't want to let go of me, right? Because y'all are dumb as.
I wonder if they do have captions. No, they're auto-generated.
Bro. Y'all are dumb as for no reason, bro. Don't hit me that.
Keep his legs up.
Y'all are dumb as. Don't lift me up like that, bro. Y'all are pulling down my pants for no reason. You're pulling down my pants. Get off of me, bro.
Just hang on to your pants.
Just hang on to your pants, bud. You're fine. You're fine.
Get off of me, bro. Sexual assault right here.
No, they're just doing their job, dude.
Sexual assault, bro. You're assaulting me. That's what you're doing. Sexual assault. You're pulling down my pants for no reason. You look stupid. You look stupid still. This is all on camera. I hope you know that.
Oh yeah, it's at multiple angles,
Good.
bud.
Lock me up for no reason. You got me? You got me? You ready? You ready? There we go. There we go, right? That's what he says. That's what he says. There we go. You ready for my You ready for my I hope you're ready, Batman. Somebody you up. Here we go. What you got? What you got for me? I'm about to slap the
No, you're not gonna be able to hit anybody, bud.
What's up? Oh, all of a sudden all this bullshit for no fucking reason. I'm gonna remember you. You're ugly. You're ugly. I'm about to slap your family, your family, your family, and your family. You're bald ass. Pick me up. Think I give a. Yep. Think I won't forget a.
Just slap the helmet on.
Y'all are stupid as.
Down for a second. Let's tighten up.
You. What are you gonna tighten, bro? What are you gonna tighten? What are you gonna tighten? Go ahead and tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it then.
And then we're gonna put the helmet on.
You are.
Oh! Shouldn't have done that, bud. Should not have done that. But I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to friggin' happen. Battery on LEO. Let's go. Chalk up another felony. Was that a taser? No, that was Drunky McDrunks-a-lot spitting at the officer. He went... spat at the officer. That is LEO. That is battery on law enforcement officer. That's an insta felony right there. You don't do that. You don't freaking do that.
Did you get hit, Tom?
No, I think I turned his head down.
I can't
made the delivery kind of obvious.
Are you ready?
So now you get the spit hood, bud.
The fucking spit mask, bro. That's besides the point. Bro's a and he knows his wife was about to get spit on. That ain't my problem. His wife wanted to get DM'd. That ain't my problem. Your wife wanted to get spit on.
Recognize him?
Who's it?
I think it's actually Nathaniel. I don't think it's Nathan. But he's a used to deal with him as a kid all the time.
I used to deal with him as a kid all the time. So he's a repeat offender even when he was a wee little lad.
I can't breathe, bro.
You can talk, you can breathe.
Exactly.
I can't breathe, bro. My neck's sideways. My neck's sideways. My wrists are f***ed up, bro. My wrists are f***ed up, bro. My wrists are f***ed up.
My wrists are broken!
No, I can't. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Chad was in a red spit.
I cannot.
No, I think it was more forward. I was kind of behind him.
I
You didn't
cannot
get anything on you, did you?
I don't think so.
I cannot breathe.
I think they'll win.
I don't think so. I think, honestly, I think he spit on himself.
He missed.
He really loaded that thing up, so I turned his head down. I think I think he spit on himself.
My wrist.
Still yeah.
Better tighten up my wrist.
Of alcohol or drugs.
And the officer is just reading off the card, being like, we're going to take your blood to measure your alcohol content because clearly you're not going to give it to us willingly, so we're just going to yoink it ourselves because we can obviously tell you are shit-faced. And he's just like, ah! In the background.
You can better tighten up my wrist or my f***ing wrist. What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
And see, that's why we wear the helmet.
Okay, can you do an in-house check, please, for a last name? First name will be either Nathan. He'll be like a male, white, probably early 20s, and I'm pretty sure he'll have an extensive contact history.
I got a ride along. I think you would probably enjoy it too. You care if I go with them to the hospital?
Undo it, bro.
Ride along, I figured he'd...
So let me go so I can undo it, bro.
Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood?
Just do my so I can go to bed.
Nathan, I need a yes or no.
No.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
And undo my which is an
I'll be right behind you.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hey, Tom, his helmet's coming off and he's bashing his head.
All right. What do you want, bro?
This is when we restrain you to the chair and so you can't freaking move
bro.
I'm just going to take 441 up to Northland and take me down.
Well, the guy can't shut up, Michael, because the alcohol is coursing through every single fiber of his being. He is not there at the moment. Jack Daniels is in control right now. What are you going to do?
No, 9-0 on 2.
790. 790.
Want to know mail on board en route to
Mail
AMC.
on board and we're
9174, 9153.
we're on route 50.
While being transported to the hospital for a legal blood draw, Nathan managed to partially remove his helmet and began banging his head against the back seat divider.
Take this
631.
mask off.
631.
They really do need to install like a secondary like head restraint to certain cop cars, because the number of body cam footages that I've seen where you just throw your head against the divider just because you're acting up or whatever, just being able to restrain them and so they can't freaking move anymore, Hannibal Lecter that shit, would probably be beneficial. But at the same time, if they're willing to bash their head against the divider, they don't get any sympathy from the judge.
Obviously, we have no one available.
5, 4, 3.
Shit being lost.
Not scared.
All right.
I ain't fucking scared. I ain't done. Pull me. Pull me once. I dare you. I'll shoot the out of you.
Gotta keep your helmet on, man.
You. I haven't done shit.
All right.
You. Do some shit.
Yeah, I slipped it on as best I could.
I will sue the out of this county.
You do that, bud.
Skinhead.
I'm still waiting for that to freaking work for somebody.
We're east side, 144 right now. Acting like I don't know where the I am. I know exactly where the you are. Keep trying me. Acting like your life's at liberty. It ain't. It ain't. You ever got a C- because you're a dumbass? You're okay with being a C5 idiot? We got a C5 fucking idiot.
What's that?
You dumb.
Never heard of a C5.
That's you. What's up? I'll beat the out of you.
All right.
What's up? I'm gonna punch
look
you.
Like a,
Noted.
you got bags underneath your fucking eyes, dog.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
Because I'm tired of dealing with your shit.
My hands come free. Y'all understand that? My hands come free. Y'all get pieced up. I haven't seen my kids in 3 fucking months.
Gee, I wonder freaking why.
3 fucking months.
We're gonna take you out, all right, bud?
Get this fucking mask off me. Ah! Bro, they think they're so big and bad. Look at his ugly bald head.
You're not gonna spit at us?
No, I'm not. Why the f would I do that, bro? I'm an adult.
Because
bro.
you
I
already
got 2
tried
kids,
that, kid.
Almost 7 years old. Why the f would I do some shit like that?
Well, you tried it before, so...
No, I did not. Now you're lying through your teeth.
All right.
All 3 of y'all sound
Body
stupid
cam
as
says otherwise, kid.
Even with the doctor in here, that looks ugly as f. Y'all look stupid as f. You look stupid as f. I'm gonna sue the
Had the ride-along passenger. It's like, I'm not even involved in this. I'm not even law enforcement. I'm just here to vibe, bro.
you just for you being in here. You understand that? Do you understand that? Good. You might as well leave. You look ugly as f. Y'all don't even look like cops. Who the f is this dude? A f***ing Nazi?
No, I'm not a Nazi.
You are Look at this dude with fake teeth.
Fake teeth?
Yeah.
No, they're just
look
really
at
nice.
You. Your teeth are fake, bro.
Unfortunately, they...
You got fake teeth, and you're sad because I
How did this start in the first place? A car accident. Shockingly enough.
got better teeth than you. Lift up my face back, and I'm about to tell you what it is. I know where you live, dude. I've known where you live for the past 10.5 years.
You do?
You're a fucking idiot. Yeah.
It sounds like a threat to me.
It's not a threat. It might predict like to a threat.
I know where you live. Are you threatening me? Maybe.
To you because you just joined the force.
The force?
Yeah, the force. I've never met you, but I've been under the force with this man for almost 6.5 years. I've never met you out of the 7.5 I've known of this man.
He's just rambling at this point.
You look Jewish with your nose. You're an idiot. Look at the way you're standing.
Are you anti-Semitic?
No. Huh? That's what you say? Oh, all of a sudden you're tough as with that badge, right? Tuck me in, right? Ah.
That's why.
I know where you live.
That's why the spit hood is
You know
on.
where I live?
Say,
where I live.
say some shit.
Are you threatening a police officer?
Do not tuck me the back. My wrist hurt already. Let go of them.
I thought they were broken, bud.
Let go. Let go. So let go then. Say some shit, man. Say some shit. Say some fucking shit. I haven't seen my first son since 6 fucking months.
I thought it was 3. Bro can't count.
You.
You gotta be quiet. This is an ER with sick people, okay?
I get that.
And then
Clearly you don't, kid. Clearly you don't.
people next door, there's an old lady next door.
And you act like I don't get that.
Well, then I would ask that because you get that you treat them with respect by not
And
screaming.
I haven't been.
You've been screaming profanities from this room.
For what? The past
I walked across
10
the
seconds?
ER from over there to here.
10 seconds?
I don't know how long it's been.
10
It's been
seconds?
More than 1 second. So
10
we're
seconds?
not talking. So okay.
Oh, you're done.
Let me know if you
So
want
fuck
anything
you.
from me.
That's the doctor telling him that. Like, hey, shut the up.
I hope you know there's cameras on y'all. We're doing this, you know.
There
we're
are.
doing this.
It's right here.
You're right. So f***ing undo me and do that as your f***ing job. Otherwise, shut the f*** up. I don't give a f***. What do you like undo something about this? I'm not
No.
transsexual.
That has nothing to do with anything, kid. For the love of Christ. Just because we got you looking like a freaking mermaid doesn't mean you're a transsexual. That's not how this works.
I have a balls.
I don't care.
Come on now. I will be cooperative.
Are you
and
sure
if I
about
act
that, bud?
Cooperative, taste in my mouth. I don't care about you. You seem super strict about some shit. And you look gay as f***, so I'm not even gonna bring you into this shit. But y'all two are the ones that like have like the say in it. So if y'all, you know, just come on. My balls need a f***ing breathe now.
I'm waiting for him to like spaz out.
I get that. You've been chill with us for a little bit now. But understand that if you do start to act up again, the whole
I
thing
ain't
will back.
gonna act up. Never wanted it. I don't need your help, man. Thank you though. I pay your taxes.
You pay my taxes, I wish.
You're right, I do. I'm a tax-paying citizen. You got a problem with that?
I find that hard to believe,
I'm
bud.
just saying. I pay your taxes too. You got a problem with that? You want me to cause a f***ing scene? I will cause a f***ing scene. I will cause a f***ing scene in 30 seconds, if not flat. I don't like him.
You like me at the scene of the crash? What happened?
Crash, dude. My truck is bought and paid for. The truck, dude. All I care is for anybody else on the scene. Anybody else. That's besides my kids. Anybody else that had anybody, you know, he, she, it, transvestite. You know, whatever you claim it nowadays, it's f***ed up.
What are you talking about?
There's a lot more than he and she. Right. Dude, I'm supposed to get my license back.
What does that have to
You
do
ready
with
for
anything in this
It's
situation?
been 5 years. You ready for this? I'm about to call you Matilda. You ever seen the movie Matilda? Yeah, because you're Jewish. But anyways, you ever
Right.
seen the movie Matilda? Dog, it's been 6 years
Nailed it.
since I've actually possessed and owned my license.
Hard to hear that.
For you, Mr. Gooden, right?
That's one way to pronounce it. So,
How do you pronounce it then?
that's not a long O, it's just Gooden.
It's just Gooden.
Gooden, yep.
What's the difference between Gooden and Gooden?
That sounds like you're pronouncing it with a German accent, I guess. I don't know.
I'm
Having a good time watching this, I'll say that.
A ticket for failure to install an IID device that ignition.
Well, obviously, I'm supposed to f***ing reinstate on the 19th, bro.
Mandatory period.
On the 19th. And you want me to f***ing reinstate when?
Same thing, it's a mandatory court date.
But you're just, like, you sound stupid
Then
right
you
now.
have a
He sounds stupid. Pot calling the kettle black.
citation for failure to keep your vehicle under control.
You're
for the
just
reason for the
obviously
crash.
trying to piss me the off.
This one is an optional court appearance. You can pay it.
It's not optional. It's
It is optional. You can hire an attorney and they'll represent you instead.
Otherwise, if you want to go to court, that's your court date.
Dude, this is just pissing me the off because I know all of this was mandatory to begin with.
After the blood draw was complete, Nathan finally seemed to calm down and agreed to walk out to the squad car. However, he soon began to lose his shit again.
Yeah!
Outside, there's going to be a row of squad cars. It's going to be the last one.
That's fine. I don't want the beetle notice following us, though.
Hey, before I judo kick you in your
All right, Nate. Hey.
you want to lose that sore on your nose or what? I will catch another charge just for you following me.
We
bitch.
made it this far, my man.
That's what I thought. Off. Can I get a cigarette before we go anywhere? You
No.
got, like, my vape.
I don't have your vape. I'm sorry, man.
You got a vape?
I do not vape, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I don't do the drugs.
Okay, here we go. Let's do 12 years. Can I put them in front of me, bro?
It's a short ride.
Well, just let me do it.
No, no. Hey, hey.
Just let me do it, man. Come on, man. They're hurting, dude.
All right,
Too
we're
They're
bad.
hurting for, like, I'm not doing anything special.
Nate.
I'm not gonna harm you in any way.
We're not doing that right now. All right.
God, bro.
Slip them back.
For real?
Yep, for real.
All right, let me get on that. Jesus, dude. Just let me put them in front of me for. It's like
No.
it's like what, a 2-minute ride, dude?
Exactly. It's a 2-minute ride. Hey.
I'm Jesus, dog. I'm stuck on the seat belt. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Come on,
Stop me,
flip
stop me,
it.
stop.
Flip your
Let me
shit.
go, let me go. I will do it by myself. I'll do it right here. Let me go, let me go. Back up, please. I got, come on. Officer, I f***ing got.
We told you the back.
I f***ing got. You're Jesus. You're still.
There we go again!
Yo, I still have to do the other leg.
We're going behind
Let me go. I still have to
Do
do
you
the.
want to go back in the wrap?
Yes, I still have to do the other f***ing leg, yo. Stop.
You're going in the front.
No, I'm doing the other leg, and you're gonna bring me back in the back, yo. Your body cam's on, your body cam's on, and your body cam's on. Stop and release me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. Stop. F***ing Stop.
Stop.
Get off my underwear.
Where'd you put the wrap, Goody?
It's all on f***ing camera, you dumb, stupid. But all of a sudden I can't f***ing breathe, right? Right?
We're back to square one again.
Right! I still can't f***ing breathe. You see, you look
Wrap
me
it back
straight
up
in the
again.
face. Just know, I know
And
where
we're
you
just gonna
live.
put that hood back on.
You think you tough? Do not dodge my f***ing eyes! All 4 of y'all.
And we're back.
Upon arriving at the jail, the staff took him directly into a holding cell.
I think adding threats to LE would be appropriate.
Did he say more in the car? Or what?
Yeah.
We're just gonna carry him upstairs.
He's still screaming and shouting.
Thank you. That's all I need. That's all I need. I can stand by myself. Yes, I can. You got a problem with it?
You can't stand up.
I can stand up. You got a problem with it?
Like, you're in.
Ugly ass d- You got a problem with it? I can stand the f up. You look like a tranny. Don't f talk to me. You're just mad you can't do the exact same. Do not grab me by my wrist. You look like O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson. Look
God,
at
he's just
Come
all
on,
over the
O.J.,
frickin'
get
place.
off my foot. Come on, O.J. You want to be a man? Do a man's job then. Wait, you got a problem with it? Oh, Jesus. Roll me over, why don't you? It only took 6 of ya. 10 years later, you ain't doing shit with them. Perfect. That's 7 people on 1. Prove I'm resisting, yo.
Nathan, stop resisting.
No, bro. I ain't done shit.
You have a taser on you
I
right
don't
now.
give
If you continue to resist, I will tase you.
So
Please
tase
do.
me then.
I have a taser on you. If you continue
I
to
don't
resist,
give a.
I will tase you.
I will break it on your CEO's face.
Yep.
Try me. I will break it on his face.
Stop resisting right now.
Keep biting it then. I'm gonna break it on his face.
You're trying to.
I don't give a. You keep biting
Just
it that
do
way,
it.
I'm gonna break it on
Just
his
do it.
face. Try me.
Trying to leave.
Try me. Try me. Again, try me.
Stop resisting
Do
right
it
now.
one more time.
As a result of the shitfest, Nathan was charged with felony counts of operating while intoxicated, fourth offense, battery threat to an officer, bail jumping, misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer, disorderly conduct, operating while revoked, failure to install ignition interlock device, and bail jumping. He was eventually released on a $500 cash bond, only to be arrested again 3 months later with similar charges. Regarding this OWI incident, as of September 2024, he was found guilty after entering a no contest plea to 2 felony counts. All remaining charges were dismissed but read in.
By admitting guilt, we'll drop everything else, but we're still going to get you on the battery threat to an officer and the OWI fourth offense.
Ultimately, Nathan was sentenced to 18 months in state prison, 3 years of extended supervision, and 18 months of probation. As part of his conditions, he is also required to write an apology letter to one of the arresting officers. Head over to codebluecam.com and check out our great selection.
Perfect. Perfect. Justice done. Justice freaking done. And I'm curious if we go back to crime scene cam, there was just entitled couple learns they're not going home. Mother-daughter duo gets a reality check from cops. She looks like an absolute freaking winner. Or man gets released from jail, makes fastest return trip in history. I think the one that got the worst of it was the one that was, I think, maybe getting like the anti-Semitic remarks against him. I could be wrong. But yeah, man gets released from jail, makes fastest return trip in history.
In the early morning hours of June 28th, 2024,
3 days after my
police
birthday,
responded to a residence in Holman, Wisconsin for a domestic incident. A 33-year-old man named Tyler allegedly arrived wasted at a residence where the homeowner had temporarily allowed him to stay. He became aggressive, attempted to kick open the door, and forced several individuals to hold it shut. At one point, he even brandished a knife. Police responded quickly due to the weapon. One individual restrained Tyler in a headlock until officers arrived, where he resisted arrest before being taken into custody. Tyler was subsequently booked on misdemeanor charges of criminal damage to property, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. He was released the same day on an $800 cash bond with conditions prohibiting contact with the residents. 18 hours after his arrest, dispatch received a report of Tyler urinating on the roadside. Given his history of alcohol misuse, past resistance to law enforcement, and the fact that he was headed toward the residence he was ordered to avoid, multiple officers responded to the scene. An officer soon
not even
observed Tyler
24
lying
hours
on the
later,
shoulder, reeking of alcohol after a 7-mile hike fresh out of the La Crosse County Jail.
There he is. Found him. Sprawled on the shoulder. Questioning life.
What's going on, Tyler? You good?
You know my name?
Yeah.
I just arrested you 18 hours ago.
You alright, bud? What happened? I saw you fall.
Yeah, I fell.
You hit your head at all?
What?
You hit your head at all?
What?
Did you hit your head?
No.
Okay. Alright. I just want to make sure you're alright.
I'm fine, man.
Did you expose your penis in Alaska?
What? Someone called in and you're just wearing the same stuff that they described. No.
No? Where are you headed to?
Holman.
What are you going to do up there?
Take my truck and go home.
You know you have no contact up there, right?
So Tootie bonds on him.
I do, but
and you're...
how else am I going to get my truck?
Misdemeanor bond, he's got no contact with a couple parties or their...
Are you intoxicated? How are you going to drive, man?
Is that on an open? Wild.
Probably not asked. I'll just have you stay seated for now.
Nope.
Don't get up.
No, don't get up. Why?
You're going to fall over.
Because he said so.
Bloodied up
bitch.
And everything. You got cars coming. You don't want that.
Look at them strategically like fanning out to make sure he doesn't try to go anywhere.
760-135.
Surround the suspect.
figure out what we're gonna do here. I literally just got out of jail. Walked into my truck.
Did you walk all the way from the jail to here?
Yes.
Oh, did you really?
But first I made a pit stop at the local alcohol store. I got a little bit more in me, and I'm going back to harass those people that put me in jail before. I'm gonna get my truck, could run a ditch, piss in my pants. Yeah, you can arrest me afterwards.
Yeah.
How long that take you?
2 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
2 hours. Yes, he walked 2 3/4 hours worth of time to get to where he is right now, and he's gonna go right back there.
I assume it would. Yeah, it's quite a walk. So, your truck's drive still?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to get out there, so...
What's your plan once you get your truck?
Go to my dad's.
Yeah.
He fought with our guys last night.
Eventually, the officer who had arrested him 18 hours earlier arrived at the scene.
I'm back, bitch!
You've been drinking though, haven't you?
Not.
You have not?
He's like 6'7". He stands up. He's big.
I just want to see you get in your truck and drive anywhere. That would make any sense. You got a phone on you or anything?
What?
A phone on you or anything?
My phone's on me.
You got a phone, so if you got to call somebody, you can get a hold of somebody, right?
I can't do that.
Yeah, okay. Should have just called somebody for a ride. That would have saved you a lot of time.
I'm almost there.
I mean, yeah, relative from where you walk from, you're almost there, but you still got probably 2 miles to go.
Why are you holding me down? Why?
He's not holding you down. He doesn't want you to stand up so you don't fall over.
I'm not going to fall.
Just stay. Just stay. You're good, bud.
Holding me.
Hey, just stay there.
Tyler, just take a seat, man. Here, buddy. It's fine. I just want you to sit, too.
Close the circle.
No, can I
Get ready.
Tyler, I know you talked about I talked to you last night. You mentioned staying at your dad's house. Is that not working, or what's going on with
Did I
that?
talk to you last night?
Yeah, there's a lot of people there, so you probably don't recognize
Yeah,
me.
you were beating the shit out of a door.
So I don't know.
I got you, man. Have you been drinking today at all since getting out?
Yes.
Okay.
I went to the alcohol store. I'm gonna stir some shit up.
Appreciate you being honest. Okay. Did they explain your bond conditions or anything at the jail?
No contact, yes.
Okay. So the problem is, if you walk to that house right now and go into the driveway, they're gonna call us back.
Not unless they don't know I'm there.
He got arrested. Just got out.
Not unless they know I'm there. That's never a good sign.
They knew you were there last night when all that went down.
Well, of course they knew I was there last night, man.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna get my truck?
Well, do you feel like you're good to drive right now?
Yes.
How much have you had to drink today?
I've only had one twisted tea.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Like he was horizontal with the ground. 2 minutes ago.
Okay, where was that at? Was that just off of 35? Did you go to a bar off of 35, or where'd you get the alcohol?
Oh, of course you.
Okay.
But I went to the alcohol store. Gonna stir shit up real soon. Taking me back.
Just got out of jail. He's been walking and he stopped to get some drinks. Why? Why do we need what, 6 guys for me?
Yes.
Special guy, man.
Oh, special guy, he says.
Every time we've talked with you and got out with you, you've been resistive when we've tried to talk with you. You've pulled on us, you pushed us, like you've never been cool with us. That's why there's so many of us here.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the track.
Yeah, so the reason there's so many people here is because every time police have interacted with you, you haven't
Spread
really followed what
out.
you've said, and you've been against us, and you fought us.
Okay. Am I being detained?
You are right now, yes.
Why?
Did they explain why we were called here? So we were called here because somebody drove past and called in that you had your piss out and that you were peeing right next to the road.
I don't remember that at all. I mean, I did have my dick out, but I don't remember pissing on the road. Why are my pants wet?
Were you taking a leak right on the side of the road or something? Or? No, I was not. That's just the information you got. I know that's the information you got, but no. That's not what happened.
What happened? Somebody misunderstood? I mean, did you fall and your pants fell down? I mean, I'm
Sure, let's go with that narrative.
trying to figure it out. That's it.
Yeah, you all are.
So you're in front.
I remember you. Yep. Am I being arrested?
You're just detained right now.
So the person that spoke with the one that called us in, he's going to be here in a minute or two, and he's going to tell you kind of the game plan of what's happening. Because he talked with the person that saw you peeing on the side of the road, essentially.
Is there anywhere else you can go? Because if you go up drive, you're going to go back to jail. We'd rather not arrest you.
I need to get my truck out of there. So
you can't drive, dude. You're hammered. You can't even walk.
I'm not hammered.
I'm not hammered. You just found me laying on the side of the road in a drunken stupor. There's a difference there.
It's windy, and I can smell it off of you from here.
I'm not trying to bust your balls. I just don't want you to get any more crap for no reason.
As bad as Tyler wanted to get his truck and drive off completely plastered, there's no doubt he'd cause an accident and endanger others. And if you're a victim, the consequences don't just end at the scene.
Okay, we did go through one Morgan & Morgan ad, so I feel justified in skipping this one too. So let's get back to the drunken insanity.
If you just let him go, he doesn't want to come with us, because he's just gonna keep falling. And if he was actually exposing himself on Highway 35, intoxicated,
I feel like this is gonna be a show.
I've already stated his intentions are to go get his truck and drive. I was like, so just real quick, I don't know. I'm guessing the complaint doesn't have anything done with it.
Yeah, so he never saw any junk, but he turned his back to the road and was just peeing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can push a DC, but...
Well, that's what we were just discussing. I mean, he's not super cooperative. He said he's going to walk into home and get his truck and drive. He's drunk. The problem is we let him go. He's just going to keep falling. He's going to keep pissing him.
The complainant said, so the complainant was southbound and driving by, and this guy had his back to the road, and it looked like he was peeing.
Did he fall in front of you, or is he like on the ground when you got here?
No, he felt like, dude, he was horizontal with the road.
What happened was they told you to leave because it sounds like you're being kind of a dick to everybody there. Then you tried to kick in the door, you broke the deadbolt, shredded it through the door frame. When we got there...
Is that why I got the criminal...
Broke the deadbolt. Okay, bud. Yeah, you're not going back to that place anytime soon.
Damage?
Yeah, so when we got there, had you in a headlock because nothing else was working.
Did he really?
Yeah, because nothing else was working to get you under control.
Where's he going?
Home.
So the drive where he's got a no contact? I mean, do we go sit there and arrest him on the no contact?
He said he's going to get his truck, he's going to drive that truck.
Yeah, but he can't go to the house.
No, he knows that.
Right.
But he's like, well...
That's not going to stop him, so...
They don't know I'm there. I'm like, well...
I don't remember any of it.
And you had a knife out, too. Your switchblade.
Did I really?
Yeah, you
did. Did I really? I thought I had my machete out. I was gonna go hacky slashy mode on all of them.
So that's why I got the weapon enhancer.
Yeah, so we don't want to repeat of that, man.
Well, we told him he can't go back to the house, right?
Yeah, they made it very clear.
I'm extra. I'll go sit at the house if you want.
We can do it too. I just
fucking walked from lacrosse to here
I hear you, man.
until you motherfuckers stopped me.
I hear you, man. We just don't want you to get into more legal trouble with us.
I don't either.
Then don't go to where you were going. You figure it out, bud, but I don't think you're going to figure it out, but you are going to find out.
Yeah.
So just let me go.
Well, he's going to kind of give you a game plan.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
All right, Tyler, real quick.
What's shaking bacon?
No, we got a call that you were pissing with your back to the road. Is that what happened?
So what's the game plan right now?
Yeah. You're not going to do anything with him. We're talking about DC, but
he's going to go back to the fucking house.
That's what we were just discussing. He's not going to make it from here to that house without more people calling. He's going to be falling. Pissing. I can't believe he's not on a no drink.
I think he actually put him on a no drink.
Right, but I mean the courts. I mean, I'm not saying you guys did. I'm just saying I can't believe the courts and put him on a no drink. Just be done with it.
If you don't have any questions, you're good to go. But I'm telling you, to go back to that house, you're going to jail. Okay? All right. You're good to go. You are good to go. Yep.
Oh, he's gonna throw this bag of Skittles at somebody.
You gonna throw the Skittles at somebody?
Not much.
You guys having fun over there?
Not right now.
Well, I'm sure you are.
Oh man, we're just trying to find out like a good plan for you because you're gonna walk back to the house and we're gonna get called there.
No, you're not.
We're going to sit out there and make sure you don't go there. I'm just telling you.
All right, well,
can we bring you somewhere else? I don't want to see you get in trouble over something stupid.
I just want to get my truck out of it.
Dude, we can move your truck to a different driveway, but you're not driving today with how drunk you are right now.
Yep. And we need to keep replaying the video of you plastered on the floor over here. You freaking idiot.
Can your dad come get your truck?
I don't want to impose that on him. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
I think he would rather that though than see his son go back to jail.
Yeah.
I'm in prison, dude. I don't give a
I think he cares, though.
Yeah, he probably does. I don't, especially after all the shit that happened last night, man. Like, I just...
Yeah? Yeah, I can smell it on him. He's swaying pretty heavy. And he said he's going right back to the house, so we're trying to give him every opportunity.
Oh, that's going to be a fight, too, you know.
Yeah, no matter what, it's going to be kind of a crap show.
They're all getting ready for it.
Will he come get you?
No.
No? What's your dad's name? You're not going to give it to us?
No matter.
No matter. Do you have your phone on you now? Can you message him?
My phone's off. Out of minutes. Out of minutes. Why I'm walking from jail.
It's quite a hike.
What?
I said that's quite a hike. That's a long walk.
Oh, man, this far.
Looks like a couple tumbles along the way.
Hey, if you don't want our help, you're good to go, man.
I'll see you later.
That's your choice.
The only choice I have.
What option?
Any of the ones that these guys are offering you.
They weren't offering me jack shit. Man, what the what?
We literally told you we'll drive you somewhere else.
Drive me? You're gonna drive me?
Where do you want to go? Besides drive.
Yeah, besides the place you're not allowed to go
He was
to.
at the Sunfish. He was walking at a good clip. I mean,
Yeah, I wonder
not
if
quite
he
speed walking, but
wonder if he stopped at the one there just north of that. And
I mean, he's in bad shape.
I don't think he's like incapacitated, but he's
well enough to tell me to F off.
yeah.
Someone will give you a ride, man.
You got that serious face, though.
That's a haircut.
You got the buzz cut? You got the f***ing haircut, for sure.
Well, I picked the right profession then.
Yeah.
These guys are offering to give you a ride, man. You just got to tell them where you want to go, other than drive, and they will get you there. Take the option. Don't go back to jail.
Please,
you got to be
bud.
out. Use it.
I think I heard them even offer to move the truck. You just can't drive it tonight.
And you can go get it tomorrow when you sober up.
Doesn't move the truck?
We can move it to like the Festival Foods parking lot for you if that works better.
You can?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Yeah, I told him he's free to go.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him he's free to go.
Absolutely.
I can do that.
Take
but
the offer,
you're
but
drunk
I
right
don't
now,
think
so
the
don't drive
alcohol's
tonight.
gonna let him.
But if you can move it out of there, I would be very keen to that.
Yeah, do you got your keys on you?
I do.
I'll grab those then.
That's a good idea.
I don't like this.
Not reaching in for any weapons or anything. It's a f***ing lanyard.
Okay, here's the deal. If we move your truck, we're giving you a ride somewhere else, though, because you're not driving it tonight.
So the deal is if we move the truck for you, you have to accept a ride from us to go somewhere else just for tonight.
Where?
That's your choice. Do you have any other friends or anybody else?
Dude, why would I be walking from lacrosse if I had dude, it was piss pouring rain.
It was.
And
It was piss pouring rain, and it was raining piss from your pants. And then you flopped onto the ground over here.
Yeah,
so
it was.
And here's the other thing, because like moving it off the property is a huge thing for you, right? Because then you don't have to worry about getting a standby, anything like that. We're helping you big time, but we're not giving you your keys till you're sober, because I ain't gonna be the one responsible for you driving. You know what I'm saying?
You know how good I am at drunk driving.
Not very good, because I had a hit and run with you, if I remember correctly.
yeah, not very
And
good
you were
because you've
probably
been arrested
blasted
before
by it.
previously, bud.
What was that?
Fall asleep behind the wheel
Falling asleep behind the wheel?
because of cocaine.
That's not.
Figured. Oh boy, you were not helping yourself here, bud. You're not helping yourself here.
Any better. But I appreciate you telling me you were behind the wheel.
Oh, did I? Oh, you. Did I?
Well, I mean, you kind of already did before, but
I didn't say shit before. How the f are you gonna hit me with the f***ing driving without insurance charge? I mean, you said you got it all on video.
Hey, we're not even worried about that right now. That doesn't matter. Let's get you somewhere safe. Let's get you somewhere safe. That's it. They're trying to help you. They really are.
Oh, that's what they all say. Oh, we're just trying to help you, man. Tell us what you want us to hear.
If you don't want the help, then I'd just walk away. I really would.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Keys.
Yeah, you're gonna go right back to the house.
No, I'm not.
Where are you going then?
No, I'm not.
I won't say where he's going. You're not getting the keys back, bud, because we know what your game plan is. You're not allowed to go back to that one place that you want to go to, so... We're at an impasse here, bud, and there's only going to be one direction that you're going. Back to the ground and back to jail. Let's go!
Where are you going?
I don't answer questions.
yeah. I'm sitting by your truck, man. You get in it, you're going to jail. I promise you that.
Send me to prison. Be my 4th UI.
Then why do it?
I have no other option. No, I made it a long way.
I have no other option. Bro, you have so many other options, but you're just too shit-faced to take them.
You're good to go, man. I just don't want to see you again.
I'll see you later.
No, you're free to go, man.
All right. Well, so are you guys. Bye.
We're in for you.
Bye.
You're walking on the side of the highway.
Bye.
You're good to go, man.
Bye. Take it easy.
Hey, you guys looking to come up to Holman later?
I just want to go sit at the house with you.
Oh boy.
What's up?
Oh, that's not doing all that, huh?
What's that? Oh yeah, there's wiring in there and all sorts of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah?
I mean, you gotta have wiring for lights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your plan, man?
He's losing his marbles. He's losing it. He's losing it. I'm waiting for the snap.
My car's locked. You can't steal it, but...
Were you the one I saw last night, or was it...
So, I was there last night. So you were already on the ground when we got there. So you were already on the ground. You're already, like, bruised up. All we did was put you in cuffs and basically pulled you into the car.
Okay.
But remember a couple months ago when we found you under like, a different porch? You were, like, blackout drunk under somebody else's porch a couple months ago, and we had to deal with that.
Damn, dude.
I do remember that.
Do you think you got a problem with alcohol?
Do I think I have... Man, alcohol is a problem with me.
It looks like it.
Oh, it looks like it, he says.
No?
Yep. Riding your high horse, man, just...
You're free to go, man. Why are you hanging around?
I'm waiting for y'all to leave.
Well, the reason we're parked here is we don't want anybody hitting you when you're walking on the side of the road.
I'll be fine.
The second you walk away, we leave.
I'll be fine.
I will just walk to the front of that squad car then, and then we're out.
Bye, Felicia.
Get it? I give it 2 minutes.
Oh, he'll come back.
What if 126 didn't lock his car?
I don't think he can. Just the spotlight.
My heart was beating for a second there. I don't think I can
Is
keep
he
up
gonna
to that.
jump in that car and go?
We got some stuff to take care of.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Police continued to closely monitor Tyler as he walked, stopping at a gas station along the way to buy more alcohol.
Oh,
Meanwhile, additional officers went to the residence to intercept him if he attempted to enter the premises.
My guess is he's going to try and enter the premises.
Buddy, which one of you guys was here last night? All of you? All right, so here's the deal. Tyler is on his way up here. He has no contact with you guys. He has no contact with the resident. He's made it clear that he's coming here, and we can't stop him until he at least gets drive. Once he gets to drive, he's going to jail. But I just want to let you guys know that his intention is to come up here and get his truck. He is extremely intoxicated. So the off chance that we're not here, which our plan is to have all of our guys around the area.
He, like, comes close to his truck, like, I'm gonna call...
Even if you see him coming up the road, because my concern is he's going to get in his truck and he's going to drive. But do you have any problem with us being on the property? So there's a possibility that if he gets too close, we're just going to lay spikes behind his tires in the off chance that he runs and makes it up here. We don't want him to get in his truck and make it anywhere.
His license are revoked.
Yeah, and I know that, and I dealt with him after he crashed his truck, and he just told me...
He has numerous weapons in there, like, he's just, like...
Is he a felon?
Yeah, he went to prison
Damn,
for
son!
breaking entry.
Weapons as in firearms?
No, he has
Like, knives and, like,
blow dark guns, I think.
stuff like that.
It's a freaking monster. Goddamn, dude.
Oh, there's a BB gun or, like, a small little rifle, like, maybe BB gun or pellet gun, but that's about it. That's in his
Are you cool if I walk up here?
Yeah.
I don't. Whatever that is, there's a lot of white powder.
Oh, yeah.
In like a vacuum seal bag.
Awesome. Cocaine. We found it. Lock him up again.
Ended using coke to who? To you guys tonight?
Well, so I made it. Oh, there's a gun. They said he had like pellet guns, but pellets a little thick to be a pellet gun.
It might be a pellet gun.
Obviously, last thing we want to have is a repeat of tomorrow, so we're trying to get some things worked out.
I don't want to repeat it tomorrow. You know how scary that was? Like, I was fucking shaking. I was terrified.
Yeah, I can only imagine, dude.
Like, dude, we fought so hard to keep that fucking door closed.
Yeah, he's a big fucking dude, too.
Well, exactly. It took all three of us. It took me, him, and fucking Uncle. You know, like,
yeah.
Mind if I look at those? So what, like, they'd run over that and nails deploy out over these? That's cool.
Get the spikes ready. He's not leaving.
While waiting at the home, police noticed a rifle inside Tyler's truck. Given his status as a convicted felon, they conducted a vehicle search and discovered that the firearm was actually an air rifle.
Look at it really quick, Pa. Look at it really quick. We got time. We got time. You're good.
No rush.
What?
What?
I didn't ask you
And
anything.
here he is.
You go through my truck. Is there any reason? Why? What?
Making sure you got anything you're not supposed to have.
Okay, so am I being
Straight question.
detained?
I never said anything to you. No, you're not detained.
Okay, well, then why are you going through my truck unlawfully?
Because you had a rifle-looking object as a convicted felon. Yeah, don't. Don't even try,
You're a
bud.
convicted felon. You got what looks like to be a gun in there.
What?
You said you're a convicted felon, and you look like what has to or would be a gun in there.
I don't have a gun.
Yeah, it's an air gun.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were looking for.
Well, I can legally own them.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so why the are you going through it?
Reasonable suspicion. Next question.
Because we didn't know it was an air gun. Thought it was a real gun.
It wasn't in the open.
Yeah, it was concealed, which doesn't make it very easy to see, right?
Yeah. So you couldn't see it. Why the are you going through my truck?
So we could see it. Are you just gonna stand there all night, or what are we gonna do?
You to do.
I'm asking you. You're the one standing out here.
I'm the one wondering what's going on.
Well, you're not even supposed to be here, bud. That's the problem. So who's actually in the fault here? It's you.
I just told you, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Ooh, typical cop answer. Okay.
What's your plan there, boss?
What?
Are you just gonna walk around, or what are you gonna do?
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Are you gonna get your truck?
Oh, you guys already got it.
I don't have your truck. It's sitting right there.
Out of here, cops.
You're good to go, dude. I had ran that report, and she doesn't know why. She doesn't know if the judge didn't do it or if her office didn't ask for it for the no drink, because we'd have been done with this, how long ago.
Here he comes.
Get on the ground. You're under arrest. Get on the ground.
On the ground now.
Why?
Get on the ground. Get on your knees.
Why?
Get on.
Drop the fireball. We're good.
Dude,
Because he stormed forward.
Why?
You can't step foot on the property.
And he just did.
Several times. Made it very clear to you.
718. We're 95.
I don't know. We gave you every option in the book, Tyler. What the f? Why are you going through my truck? I'm on the neighbor's property, by the way. Roll over. I don't have any weapons.
You sure about that? Because your car is jam-packed.
Put the keys on my phone. Thank you. To protect and serve.
Exactly. From people like you,
Yeah,
bud.
you're really going to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep, less than 24 hours, you went to jail, got out, and we're going right back in. But congratulations, you played yourself.
Keep no contact with this resident. Hop in.
Yeah, I'll f***ing hop in. Told you I'd see you later.
He did, and I warned you that you were going to go to jail if I saw you later.
Dude likes alcohol.
Like, this would be a textbook example of how a no drink would be very helpful to us.
I asked if he had a problem with alcohol. He said alcohol is a problem for him.
Not gonna lie, I didn't know I couldn't stand on the property.
We told you, dude.
He's told you so many freaking times, dude!
We didn't want to take you to jail.
Why were you there waiting for me?
Because we told you couldn't come on the property and you said you're going.
Yeah, apparently that was a long walk for nothing.
Exactly, dude, you idiot!
That was definitely an unlawful search of my vehicle.
Well,
That is what we like to call reasonable suspicion. They just kind of looked in, saw a gun-looking object in the possession of a felon, so probably should look at that.
we believed it was a firearm. We grabbed it. We confirmed it wasn't a firearm, and we put it back, and we didn't search beyond that. So you talked to the district attorney's office. They informed us that we were okay. I promise you, man, we would have given you a ride. We weren't screwing with you.
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't trust law enforcement.
I get it, man, but I promise you, we didn't want you to go to jail. We know you're intoxicated. You got some other stuff going on. We wanted to just get you somewhere safe for the night, so we didn't have to worry about this.
Anytime I hear law enforcement say, "Oh, I'm just here to help you," in my mind, it's just a joke. Literally,
You gotta help yourself here, bud. You gotta help yourself at some point.
Fucking jail, walked up there just to go back to fucking jail, man. Just straight back to where I started.
And whose fault is that?
Just waiting. Yeah, I'm sure you saw me wave at you a few times too. Man. There's the bird. Hang on, this walked past how many hours ago? I don't know. But guess what? Here I am. Right back in there.
At the jail, he provided a PBT breath sample, which resulted in 0.261.
Good?
Yep.
All right. Let's have you sit down. Let's want to go sit over there.
Over where?
Over there. Oh, thank you, Rose. Just sit there.
Alright, what's the damage?
Ultimately, along with the charges he faced earlier that day, He was also charged with misdemeanor bail jumping and initially received a $300 cash bond. However, it was later changed to a $500 signature bond. Almost a month later, Tyler was arrested again on charges of resisting, disorderly conduct, and criminal damage to property. Given his bond conditions, it was likely another alcohol-related incident.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Want a deeper look into the channel?
Real winner there, guys. Real freaking winner right there. Okay, I'm feeling it, and it's getting late now. Sure. I didn't really have any of the highest plans for this evening. It was just going to be a quick little stream to do stuff and catch up on some body cam footage. There's still a back catalog to work through. More than likely, I will at least try to stream Friday. No guarantees, but if I do, I need to get back into Brothership to continue with that. I still want to beat it at some point. That is the plan, unless something else comes up. We will just go from there. So, it's a nice little catch-up stream. And not really much else to say at this point. We got things in the works. I'm still slogging through that Mario Kart DLC track script that I need to get the video out for before, at the very least, Mario Kart 9 comes out. I need to do that, because if I don't, I'm going to look stupid. And I don't want to look more stupid than I already am. So, that's something I need to work on. Maybe I can bang out a few more of the courses tonight before I hit the hay. We will see. But, either way, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by with this spontaneous stream. I know, kind of, unless it's Saturday, everything else is just kind of spontaneous as is. And in regards to Saturday, it is going to be one of those late night reacting and racings because, again, 54-hour work week. I work in the morning Saturday. Got to get to church shortly after work. And after church, that's when we can get our reacting and racing on. So we look forward to that. So, that being said, with all that being said, I will see you guys when I see you guys. And as always, toodles.